Alexis Anderson? She does. And Northern Valley will start this first possession against a 1-2-2 zone defense. Or maybe it looks more like a box and one. Inside they fight Jordan Cox. She puts it up, no good. And Ringnecks get the rebound down.
Here comes Harmon near side. Looks like Northern Valley starting off in a man defense. As Clint, you kind of predicted before. You said they'd start out in a man, and they sure did. Here's Mock, right wing, going to skip it over to the left side. It'll be Anderson. Anderson skipped to the right wing. That's Nelson. Hill City not starting their leading scorer, Riley Minium, tonight. Down low at the block. Mock, her shot blocked, and Northern Valley coming up the floor quick.
Bina with that big block shot. I said that she had a triple-double. That included 13 block shots the other night against Brewster. And now a 3-second violation will go against Northern Valley. They'll turn it over for the second time.
You don't see a lot of triple-doubles in varsity girls basketball, but that's a pretty impressive stat, especially if it's with blocks.
I think I said 13. She had 12 blocks, 13 points, 24 rebounds.
Wow. That's a heck of a stat, I tell you that.
It was one heck of a night for Audrey, just a sophomore.
Nelson will have it, right wing. She's going to skip to the left side. Here's Harmon, her first three of the night. That misses off the iron. Offensive board underneath. Anderson puts it up, misses it, rebound. 3 or 4 girls fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball at the possession arrow, staying in favor of the Ringnecks.
I believe that's Bina's second block of the evening already. I'm going to try and keep a little bit of a stat on that.
And only being a sophomore as well, that's 2 more years that she's going to have room to even improve that number. Here's going to be another jump ball, and this time go to the Huskies.
You might have wondered why I said vice grip when I said Braxton Cox. Right there it is. You bring it down, and that's like putting a cheeseburger in front of me. It's going to happen. It's going to be eaten quickly. And it looks like they've gone to a box and one maybe on Austin as Bina hits the free throw line jumper.
Good way to open up the scoring. Nice little jumper from the free throw line. Here comes Harmon near side. She's going to take it. Almost loses her dribble, but Presley gets it up top. Now over to Mock, right wing. Going to pull the long three. That's up off the back iron. Rebound coming down to Northern Valley.
Jordan quickly up the floor on the right side. Reverse back. Austin, 3 on the way. Bang! That's a good work in transition, making things happen.
5-0 Huskies. Here comes the Ringnecks. Presley up top. Switching it over. Comes to the right wing for Mock. Cox tightly out there. Here's a big steal.
Jordan ripped it. She'll go up the court. Closely guarding. Couldn't get it. Bina's there. And one. She'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
And there's another big rebound. She'll have one more at the line. That's already 4 points for her, right?
That's correct. Northern Valley starting out hot. Put up 7 here in the first few minutes. Bina, they didn't, I was going to say, there you go. A lane violation in there against Presley will give another opportunity for Bina. Comes into the game shooting near 72% from the free throw line. Second one is off the mark completely, and it'll go over to the Ringnecks on a violation.
Quick timeout.
Coach Lewis will call a timeout.
Are you in the market for a good, clean, used vehicle or needing your vehicle serviced? Well, stop on by to B&E Garage in Hill City where they can take care of you. They offer like-new cars, dependable pickups, and feature-packed SUVs for you to select from. Come find the vehicle you've been looking for at 221 West Main in Hill City or give them a call at 785-403-0462 and they'll give you a honest, no-hassle car shopping experience or work on your vehicle you need. Go Ringnecks and B&E Garage.
Sides open in the corner for 3 of hers is going to be no good.
Hill City's possession after the timeout. It was ultimately 2 3-pointers that were both missed by the Ringnecks. But here they come this time looking for the redemption. One dribble in, shot from beyond the arc. Good. Well, just inside the arc from Alexis Anderson. That opens up the scoring for the Ringnecks.
Northern Valley into the high post for Bina one more time. Soft shot up. Ball onto the ground. Sides is digging for it. Now they get it back to Jordan. And back to the high post for Bina. Braxton open for 3. We'll let it go. Just off the mark, Austin got the rebound. Into the middle, floater is up, floater's good. She's cooking tonight.
Both teams kind of just getting offensive possessions when they got the ball into both ends off some missed shots, but Cox with a really nice floater dribbling through traffic here's Harmon over to Presley. She had to dribble through a little bit of pressure. Here's Mock, right wing, going to pull the three. It's on the way. That misses off the front iron. Rebound coming down to Austin Cox.
She surveys the defense. Will keep going on the right side. Drop it inside for her little sister. Puts it up on the rim. No good. And it'll stay here with Northern Valley.
So here comes Riley Minium back in. Hill City's leading scorer. Also the main ball handler for the Ringnecks as well.
If they don't guard sides, they're going to put 3 in the books. Oh, and she just rattled it out.
Yeah, she was left wide open off that inbound. So Minium's going to get the ball to bring it up here for Hill City. Minium left side, going to give it off to Harmon. Northern Valley staying in that man-to-man defense as it gets a screen from Mock. Harmon brings it over to Anderson, now to Nelson. Nelson, couple dribbles left side, Mock left side. Over to Minium, dribbles over, beyond the perimeter, trying to find somewhere to go. Hill City runs this dribble weave offense. They've done it just about all year long. And all they're trying to do is try to get somebody open at the wing. They've shot a lot of threes this season from the wing as Cox getting tied up.
And that's the one thing I told her, let's not try and do, is reach for those tie-up situations, and what do I know? She made it play on the ball perfectly. Just cannot get in foul trouble.
Yeah, jump ball in that situation's it's a good idea. I mean, possession arrow is going to be back to Northern Valley on the next jump ball, but as long as you can stay out of that foul trouble, this new foul rule. Here's a pass over the head of Harmon. It goes out of bounds off of her fingertips, and it'll be Northern Valley basketball.
The flex cut is working for Hill City. They just haven't been able to capitalize. The players have been there and been open. The timing has been slightly off. Braxton with it. High post, Bina. She'll drop it inside. Now regains the basketball. Back out sides. Mid-range jumper will go, and off the mark.
Nelson with the big rebound for Hill City on the backside. Here comes Minium up the floor. Far side, it goes to Harmon. Up top, Anderson. Cox wanting to go for the ball. Couldn't quite get it in time. It'll be Mock at the right wing. Over left side, Nelson. Pump fakes to the corner. Going to swing it back over for a wide open Harmon three. That misses off the glass. Offensive board for Minium. Both teams get a lot of offensive boards. She's left open for three. Her first shot misses long. Offensive board for Mock, where it's blocked and deflected. Northern Valley up the floor.
Jordan moving around and will get a blocking foul on the ground. I like her aggressive play out of the freshman. Just taking off after they finally secure the defensive rebound. Northern Valley ahead 9-2. 2:03 to go here in this first quarter. Foul will go against Nelson. Her first. Braxton open. Missed the jumper. Austin fighting for a rebound. Now it'll be tied up and it'll stay with Northern Valley. Looked like she was fighting with her own sister there. Austin to Braxton. Free throw line jumper is good.
Nice. That mid-ranger's there for Northern Valley. They've hit a few of those already tonight, right from that free throw line. Here comes Minium up the floor. Bounce passes, finds Anderson up top. Now to the right wing, Mock left wide open, pulls it. This is off the left iron. Rebound offensively once again to Grace Harmon. Going to float it back up top. Nelson on the far side. Pump fakes in, gives it to Minium at the right wing. Minium's going to drive into the paint, kick it out to Harmon. Left wing, three on the way. Boom! Harmon with her first basket.
They were due. They'd gotten a lot of good looks, and Harmon made that one happen. 11-5 Northern Valley. Sides goes baseline, flips it inside to Jordan, but she couldn't quite control it. Austin will save the possession. Spin around, inside, now back into the corner. Pocket three for Sides is no good.
Good rebound by Harmon. Minium bringing the ball up once again. It'll find Nelson near side. Nelson gives it back up top. Anderson. Right at the wing, counts on. Gonna swing it to the left side for Mock. Bobbles the pass, but controlled. As now it goes back to Harmon. Look for her second three on the night. That one misses. Offensive board for Alexis Anderson. Harmon gets the pass outside, up top now to Minium. They're going to reset things. Bounce pass will find Nelson on the left side. Through her legs it goes, but controlled. She's going to bounce it over to Mock, where it's deflected out of bounds, and it will remain Ringneck basketball.
The Ringnecks have done a great job of hitting the offensive glass here. As substitutions coming in, the two freshmen, J.C. Giphart and Iris Skimper for Northern Valley. Braxton will sit as well as Delaney Sides.
Now 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Hill City probably looking for this last basket unless they find something wide open. Hill City tends to not get the ball inside as much as they probably like. That's why you see so many threes, but here's a good drive from Minium that's going to be forced to get backed out. Anderson, three from up top. That's up, misses off the iron. Rebound, Cox and Minium both kind of ran into each other, but Northern Valley comes up with the basketball.
And Austin points at the clock saying the automatic horn wasn't on. That'll get us through the first quarter. Or your red hat. And my green shirt was dirty, so I had to wear my black shirt. So I guess Northern Valley's trimmed in black numerals tonight, so there's my Northern Valley side of things. I cover all games for Northern Valley. Tate covers all of them for Hill City.
So Ringnecks with the basketball. It'll be Harmon, another three from up top, looking for her second of the night. Misses around the rim.
Northern Valley Skimper cleared the rebound. Austin dead with it. We'll get it over to JC. Skip pass for Jordan. She'll try and go baseline and does, but is cut off, and a blocking foul will go against number 32. Who's that?
That's Seda Nelson there.
She holds her hands to the sky going, what am I supposed to do? It's one of those zones where the offensive player clearly makes the contact, but the defensive player is not quite in position. Bina inside back to Austin. Spin around in the lane. She'll float it up with the right hand off the back iron. No good.
That was a heck of a drive by Cox. Hill City gets the rebound. Up the floor comes Minium. On the near side, going to skip a pass all the way to the far side. That'll be Harmon. Right in front of Northern Valley's bench. Looks down low for what might be the first time tonight, but it's bopped outside where Nelson controls out to Presley. Anderson up top, going to swing it left. Finds Harmon. Pump fake down, gets it to the right wing for Nelson. Flashing throughs, Presley won't get it there. Back over to Minium. Deep at the left wing. Dribble over to the top key, brings it back to the far side.
Pace of play right now probably favoring the Hill City Ringnecks as they're content running some offense, finding wide open shots like that one.
Yeah, that was Minium with the long shot, unable to get that down off the back iron. Here comes Northern Valley.
Jordan leaked out in front of everybody. And a great defensive play will tie that basketball up.
Yeah, Harmon was flying up the court. She didn't want that fast break to happen, and luckily she did.
My daughters will sit. Braxton and Delaney will come in. Lob pass for Bina. She's got a statistical advantage. It's called 6 foot tall and can jump out of the gym. And now a turnover.
Count the steal to Harmon as she got the hand on it. Here comes Minium. Harmon gets the hand off with a screen from Anderson, brings it over here to Nelson on the near side, gets a screen from Presley. One dribble, gives it to Harmon, three on the way from the near side, misses. Backside board going to be saved by Minium, but they're going to say it was out of bounds on Minium.
I think that went off of JC, and Minium had fell to the ground, and while she was laying out of bounds, it hit off of her right leg, which means it goes back to Northern Valley in an unfortunate hustle play there by Minium. Corner pocket three. That is number 3, Sides over there. Now Braxton gets it inside where it's really crowded, and Presley caught a shoulder there.
So Minium up the floor once again across the midcourt logo. Still got 5:34 left here in this first half. Lots of basketball to happen. Both teams yet to score here in the second quarter. Far side, it's going to be Minium. Getting a screen from Presley. Minium will use it. Dribble over here to the near. Out to Anderson. Harmon gets a screen from Anderson. Will pass it with a bounce pass to Presley and over to Nelson. To the corner, Harmon. Gets a screen from Nelson, brings it around, stops in her tracks, gives it off. Minium near side of the floor. Will use the screen of Anderson, drives into the elbow, kicks it out. Harmon thought about the three for a second. She'll pull it if she's got it out there and she thinks that she's got a shot. Here's Minium. Uses the screen, brings it all the way across the top of the key to Presley. Now over to Nelson. Nelson, one dribble in, pass deflected but controlled out to Anderson. Good defense here by the Huskies, rotating well through this man-to-man D.
Yeah, I haven't been an advocate for the shot clock, but big go. What a shot there.
Riley Minium with a big three, her first make of the night coming off the bench.
But Hill City is definitely patient on their offensive sets. And now a turnover by Northern Valley sides back to Minium.
Minium gets the steal, and she's going to bring it up once again. 4:20 left in this first half. Anderson pulls the foot on the line, 2. That misses. Rebound coming down to Minium at the block. She's going to take it all the way baseline, but that foot touches the baseline, and it's a turnover. Coach Dynas kind of wanting to push on the baseline. It's going to take a lot of complaining to get it to change that one, but.
Well, I completely agree with him. We saw that on this other end here moments ago when Jordan went baseline.
Yeah, for the most part, they're kind of letting them play here. A lot of contact down low. Only seen a couple free throws since then.
Back to Austin in the corner. Thought about a 3. Now we'll go to JC. Swing it back around the key, Austin. Now she'll drive. Jump shot is on the way. And must have been, I guess I'm a personal defender.
I'm sure you probably agree, but Austin had that shot in the corner there. I think that was probably the best shot they could have had that entire offensive possession. But Hill City coming back up with the basketball. It'll be Harmon near the volleyball line, driving up to the top of the key. We'll give it over here to Nelson. 1 dribble over. Foot on the line, 2. That misses wide off the glass, and a rebound Northern Valley.
Jordan will take off down that right side. Now she's doubled, gets it back, and they'll swing it around to Austin in the corner. And a blocking foul against Nelson.
Looks like she was trying to dribble through her legs there. Give her the nutmeg.
I don't know if it was on purpose or not.
So Cameron Mock checks back in for Hill City.
Starting 5 now on the floor for Northern Valley. Sides left open. That free throw line has been there consistently for Northern Valley, and she cashes it. Her first 2 of the night.
That free throw line has been deadly from Northern Valley so far. They have this 5-point lead. It's been up to 6. It was 11-5 at the quarter. Both teams only with 1 basket in this quarter. Hill City with a 3 and Northern Valley with that last shot. Minium, couple dribbles over, skips a pass. It'll find Anderson. I think it was intended for Mock, but Anderson cut it off. Passes it left. Presley, foot inside the 3-point line, 2, misses. Rebound, going to be fighting for it underneath. It's going to be another jump ball. It'll stay with Hill City. I think that's a 4th jump ball called to this half here.
We like jump balls. Happens a lot. I don't know about you, Tate. Feel like it's been a lot of them this year.
Yep. Outside, after the inbound, Minium gets it back in the corner. A couple left-handed dribbles and a spin around to the baseline. She's going to take it all the way baseline, but Austin's there. Tips it out.
And this gym is kind of quiet and it's not very intense right here at the moment, is it, Tate?
No, there's not a lot going on the offensive side here in this quarter. Like I said a little bit ago, there's another jump ball. Like I said a little bit ago, both teams only having 1 basket made in this second quarter. Northern Valley just made another shot from the free throw line. Hill City with a 3 a little earlier. But yeah, like you said, it's kind of dead, but I have a feeling things are going to lift up here in a little while.
Well, Northern Valley looking to add to it. Inside, has it ripped out of there by Harmon.
Yeah, Grace Harmon just ripped it out of there at the block. Here comes Minium across the timeline. Bounce pass will find Presley up top. They're going to leave her wide open. Presley now over to Mock. Swings it back over. Harmon left a little space, pulls the 3, misses wide left. Rebound coming down to Cox, and another jump ball. This one for Hill City. Coach Adinas calling the triangle play here underneath. It'll be Minium to inbound just behind her own backboard to the right side. So 1:54 left here in this first half of action. Mock gets the inbound, 1 dribble in, puts it up from the second line, misses. And Northern Valley with another big board.
3rd block on the night for Bina. Sides, 3-pointer on the way, and it is short, no good. Bina's got a rebound. 4 bodies hit the floor. Northern Valley will get it back to Austin. Into the corner for Braxton. Inside dump to Bina. Step through, now step back. And back to Austin it goes. High post, Jordan's open underneath. She'll put it up, and she missed it. But Bina will not, and she will go to the line to complete a three-point play.
Yeah, that's something Hill City's kind of struggled with all season long, is that backside block. It's going to be somebody's going to flash there and be wide open for a few seconds, and teams have really hurt Hill City with that this season. This time, it didn't quite make the shot, but Bina came in with a big one and an and one.
She cashes that one. She leads all scoring here tonight with 7.
Minium 1-3 on the night. It came just a little while ago here in this quarter. The only basket for Hill City in this second 8 minutes. Closing in on our final 60. It's Harmon up top. Harmon trying to find somewhere to go, but it's going to be a timeout, Coach Dynas. Much needed timeout. Harmon had nowhere to go with it. And we're going to take a timeout here at the Doghouse. We'll be back here on OpenSpacesSports.com.
61. Once again, that's Hill City Auto, Feed and Supply.
So welcome back, everybody, here to Almena, I should say, home of the Huskies. As here's an inbound pass from Mock, going to find Presley. She's going to get quickly tied up in another jump ball with 51 on the clock. It's probably, what, our 10th jump ball of the night, Clint?
I did not keep that stat.
Jeez.
If you'd like to apply as the statistician here for Open Spaces Sports, you're more than welcome.
We both could use one, I think.
I'll buy you a hot dog at the concession stand, and we'll charge it to Rip Shep. Skip pass to Braxton. Sides open. You cannot leave her open. She has struggled here tonight. Comes into this game shooting over 33% from the three-point land. Has yet to connect.
Harmon gets the board and going to bring it up. Presley up top. They're going to leave her open once again. Going to swing it over here to Mock at the right side. Rock now over. Finds Anderson. Gets her hand in the ball, but it's passed off to Minium with a drive into the paint. We got a push underneath on Northern Valley. That's going to be first of the quarter only for the Huskies. It's still 14 seconds left until we hit the lockers.
Well, there's really not been much for whistles on either team. We never even sniffed the bonus in that first quarter.
Yeah, look at a possession over here. There's 4 bodies on the floor with no whistle blow. Here's a inbounds pass. It's a shot by Mock, but we're going to have another jump ball. I don't know. That one was quite a jump ball, but it's going to stay with Hill City.
And another block for Bina. That's 4.5.
Got to give a little bit of credit to Mock there. She got her hand in the ball just enough for the ref to call it. Here's Presley with a mid-ranger from the free throw line. That misses, unlike Northern Valley, who's been nailing that shot.
Sides will see if she can beat the buzzer just off the mark. What a low-scoring first half. The girls from Northern Valley have been putting up a lot more points than just the 16 they got, but it was a stingy defense from the Ringnecks will lead us to half. 16-8, Northern Valley's in the lead.
Via a secure line with text messages. Just text your refill to 785-675-0509. Come check out Paradise Roots Pharmacy on Facebook, or go in and see them at 101 East Main in Hill City, or call them at 785-421-5632. That's Paradise Roots Pharmacy.
The Parker family continues to proudly support Open Space.
And now a held ball once again coming out of half in between Minium and Austin. We'll go back to the Ringnecks.
Yeah, Northern Valley just unable to do anything after their halftime visit. That's only one possession, though. Hill City will get it back with the score split 16-8. Hill City still left in single digits after the first 8 minutes, but they're looking for a big surge. They're just waiting on that one quarter of the game where they start draining some shots from outside, and they're looking to hopefully make it to third or the fourth even to close this one up. Here's Minium on the far side. She's going to step back 3, puts it up, misses wide, long. And it'll go out of bounds.
Northern Valley will get that one back. See what Coach Dean Lewis drew up in that halftime about how to go against this 1-2-2 zone defense of the Ringnecks. Inside-out action, sides now throws it away as Minium steps in a passing lane.
Yeah, she got right in front of it, took it away, and she's going up the floor, but we have a timeout taken. Coach Dynas having to take that first timeout of the third quarter as Hill City trying to get some points through the net here with Minium after the inbound from Harmon. Hands it off. Harmon at the midcourt logo will swing it to the far side with a dribble. Couple dribbles over in front of the Ringneck bench. Trying to find somewhere to go. Gets it underneath to Presley at the block. Presley gives it down low. Coming through is Minium, who got the handoff, and another jump ball.
It's like they only know one call at the moment.
Yep.
Everything is going in a jump ball, which I guess keeps all the teams on the floor because nobody's in foul trouble. But usually when you have that many jump balls, you have girls that continue to start digging for that basketball, and it's just you're either going to be digging for it and you're going to call fouls, or you're going to have a lot of jump balls.
So there's probably what probably could have been called a foul, but nothing.
Jordan will turn around over that left-hand shoulder and put it in.
Yeah, I think both teams defensively are going to start going for that ball much more because they're not calling a whole lot on contact on the dribble. So we'll see. Harmon has it. She'll have it on the far side of the floor. Nearly loses it, gets it back corralled in, and another timeout. Coach Dynas, this one, a full minute. So we'll be back in a minute. 10-point ball game, 18-8. So welcome back, everybody. Ringneck basketball. Coach Dynas already had 2 timeouts called in this third quarter, one a half a minute and one a full minute, as Hill City just comes off of it with Anderson, but her foot's going to touch the sideline, and it's going to be a turnover on the Ringnecks.
And Minium puts up her hands like she shoved me out of bounds.
But they're not calling anything.
You are correct, Tate, and we talk about all the time the adjustments to the officials, whether they're calling a lot or calling a little. You have to adjust to them, with some of the hardest things to do. Austin goes into the middle of the lane and has that shot blocked by Minium. And a jump ball, even by our PA man, is catching wind of this.
Whoever's flipping the arrow at the possession at the scores table, I'm sure their fingers getting tired.
Head football coach Chuck Fessenden gave up that title many years ago, but he still carries it here in this valley. One of the best coaches all time, very similar to Hill City's Keith Riley, is our Chuck Fessenden.
Yeah, Riley's been there a long time. We'll see him coach a little later on, see what he can do. You don't get to see Northern Valley and Hill City play every single year, so here's nearly Hill City getting the ball taken away, but, man. Minium drives far side all the way to the block, puts it up, block from behind, this time a whistle blow. I think this is Hill City's first free throws of the night, right?
I don't know. You might have a better idea than I do. Braxton Cox will get the the foul, her second foul of the afternoon. Feels like the afternoon. It doesn't feel like we've got that intensity in here yet.
No, not yet. Riley drains the first free throw, but you know, you got two boys teams coming up next. You got Northern Valley 18-1, and you got Hill City at I think it's 16-4 record. That game coming up next. I'm sure the intensity will be brought upon us. Minium airball is the second one, so it'll be Northern Valley basketball, still 18-9.
Hill City been this whole way in the zone defense. Inside to Bina. She'll turn and she's smothered. She'll have to kick it back outside. This three is no good. Been a rough night for Delaney here tonight.
Yeah, and what'd you say she averaged?
33% from the field, and she averages about 3 makes a game.
Wow. Well, them 3 might still be coming as Nelson dribbles around traffic.
And another
from behind.
block.
Jump ball.
Can we just hesitate a little bit, maybe, so that we can continue to get some flow to this game? Wow.
Clock just keeps on stopping after these jump balls. Northern Valley with the rock.
Back to Austin it goes. Double skip pass, Braxton with it. She'll drive in, kick to Austin. Her three is on the way, and it's short, no good, but it'll go off a ring neck, and Northern Valley will get it back. Maybe we can get Pew to just play some bumper music right away for everybody, right?
Yeah, get everyone entertained a little bit, because this one's kind of, it's a tough one, but here's a whistle blow.
Austin. No, here we go. We can watch it.
Harmon picks up her first foul for Hill City.
Austin's going, where? But Bina goes to the line. She'll get 2 here. She gets the first one.
Yeah, it's a very low-scoring affair here tonight. Both teams playing good defense, but just both teams also kind of missing some shots. Good rebound.
Jordan missed another Little easy one.
See, those are those shots that both teams got to make. Those ones right underneath. Hill City probably shot more threes than they have underneath, but Northern Valley even kind of missing those shots like you saw just there. So here's the Ringnecks up the floor. It's Nelson far side. Couple dribbles over here up top. Gives it off to Mock. Trying to find somewhere to go. Finds up top for Minium. Man-to-man defense here from Northern Valley. I think they've stuck with that the entire game. Here's a mid-ranger, short off the iron. Offensive board coming from Mock. The ball's on the floor. Both teams, as it gets given off to Nelson.
No.
As could have been a jump ball from Nelson and Mock. But Nelson comes back up with it here on the near side, and this one's poked, but Harmon comes back up with it. Harmon doesn't have her dribble, I don't think, so she gives it off to Mock. Mock loses it, and it's going to be taken away by Hill City once again. And it's a foul on Grace Harmon. Man.
It's like they're trying to meet the under.
Who was that ref in the NBA who was betting on games?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'm not saying that at all. But it's just like, and that's what Coach Lewis is talking about over there going, are we just not going to call him here today?
There's block. That one is probably rightfully so.
And enough contact, we finally get a whistle. And that's Harmon's third. That's not good for the Ringnecks.
Yeah, you need Harmon on the floor if you're Hill City. Walk. Timeout, Hill City. We'll take it with them. 19-9 score.
Your personal or business financial needs. Solutions North Bank offers IRAs, business and personal checking accounts, and savings accounts, just to name a few. Also, you can take advantage of their online banking or stop into any one of their 6 locations at Stockton, Bogue, Norton, Lenora, Joaquin, and of course, Hill City. It's Solutions North Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Foul underneath. That one's going to be on Northern Valley. It's going to be on the wrist, so Hill City will inbound on the baseline.
Sides will pick that one up. Her first.
Inbound's going to find Mock, but there's Bina just taking it right out of her hands. Here comes Northern Valley up the floor with speed.
Take it.
Near side, Cox. One dribble, drives to the basket, puts it up, misses the shot long. Rebound coming down to Bina on the far side. Up top, over to Cox. Near side, drives baseline once again, and another foul. Now the whistles are being blown.
Austin took 2 of them to the rim, took it to the second time to get the whistle.
Paige Presley going to check back in here for Hill City.
Oh, no. That's the 4th foul on Nelson. She'll have to go to the bench.
Yeah, they'll sit her out at least until probably midway 4th.
Braxton missed that one, but Jordan got a hand on it, freed it back up for Northern Valley. Turnaround jumper is good for Bina.
There you go. Those are the shots that they've been kind of struggling to make tonight, but that one, nothing but nylon. Here's Hill City. Minium off to Anderson. Right to the left of the top key. Hill City trying to fight through this man-to-man defense with Presley out to the right wing. Presley to Mock. Flashing through his Minium, gets it in the paint. Turn around, nice move, puts it up and under. Blocked by Bina.
Number 7 for Bina. Right, we told you about the triple-double potential of her, as she's already got 1 on the season. Inside, they'll feed her. Now Minium with a steal.
Good defense. Flashed right in, put that hand in the passing lane, got it away. Think they'll count Mock with the steal, but up the floor comes Minium. Anderson, Presley, top of the key, near side, gets Harmon, but her pass taken away.
Jordan's got it. Step
nice
through
move.
And put it in for JB.
That was a nice move. Kind of a one-step Euro step there.
Make it a more difficult shot for her instead of the easy ones, and apparently it'll go.
Mock 3 from the wing. That misses off for the iron. And Northern Valley with a board.
Austin open for 3. We'll let it go. And hit.
Northern Valley's just flaming right now.
Biggest lead of the night, 26-9.
60 seconds left here in this third quarter. It's Presley outside. Up to Mock. Now to Anderson. Pulls a three to respond. That misses off the front iron. Offensive board with 4 Huskies around her is Minium, and another jump ball. It's going to stay with Hill City.
They had built walls on every side of her. Northern Valley tied her up. Hill City to play it in.
Presley gets the inbound for Minium. Passes it up. Anderson. Couple dribbles over right side. Going to pass it back up. Minium. Three-pointer all the way from the wing. That's banked in. It might be 7 o'clock, but the bank's open, Clint.
That's her second 3-ball of the afternoon. She's got 7 points in my book. Doesn't mean it's accurate.
Just above her average.
Just mine. Sides is open. 3 on the way for Delaney. And she finally connects.
Wow. I don't know what happened, but Northern Valley decided to put the fire on the basketball, and they've been just nailing everything. Hill City looking to try to get on fire here. 4 seconds left. Pulls up a 3 as Mock misses. Rebound's going to go out of bounds with .1 left here in the quarter. You think Northern Valley can get it off in time?
No. But I will be interested to see how this fourth quarter goes. Northern Valley finally getting some momentum here in that third. Makes things easy. Up here in the Crow's Nest, not so convenient. Fourth quarter coming at us is, I'm glad you didn't catch the beginning of that conversation. Let's put it that way. Austin open on the wing. Now she'll skip all the way over for Braxton. Austin will go baseline. Back to Jordan it goes. She put it up off the front iron and miss it.
That was a good idea. Here comes the Ringnecks. It's Minium up the floor. Across the timeline on the far side. Going to skip it over here to Presley. Hill City needing probably the biggest quarter of their season here if they want to keep into this one. Here's Anderson to Nelson. Now to Harmon right side. Harmon's going to pass it over here to the near for Minium. Couple dribbles over all the way to the elbow. Gives it out to Presley at the wing. Presley left 10 feet of space, and now it's given back off to Anderson. Flash it throughs. Harmon gets it the second line. Kicks it out to Nelson. Couple dribbles in. Elbow shot. Misses. And those are the baskets that Hill City needs to make to get back in.
Flip it over for Braxton, and she'll set the offense here for the Huskies. Double teamed way out high. Now they'll get it to Austin. Flips it.
3 seconds.
3-second violation called against the Huskies.
So Ringnecks, it's going to be Minium bringing the ball up. All the way up here. Takes it all the way to the basket. Off the glass. Misses. Foul. And we're going to the line. Skemper gets caught with a foul for Northern Valley. First free throw up for Minium is Nylon. Bina inside is going to check back in here for the Huskies. 29-13, looking to make it 14, and she does.
Braxton will set it. Here against this zone, it's extended quite a ways. Here in this fourth quarter, they'll find Bina underneath. Double team. She'll turn over the right shoulder this time and put it in.
Yep, just using that height to her advantage. 6 foot tall underneath Hill City. Not a lot of height down there in that one. Making Hill City pay. 31-14 now score. Here's Harmon up top. Gives it over. Anderson to Nelson. Couple dribbles over to here the near side. Gives it off. Presley to Minium. Gets a screen from Presley. Going to pull the three from the left side. Puts it in.
Third three-pointer of the night for Riley Minium.
It's a tough one.
Minium, right?
Yep.
I got that name because I do some roping announcing during the summers.
Yeah, she does a little bit of high school rodeo too.
I'm pretty sure I've called her roping before.
Here's Nelson. Deep at the far side. Dribbles through traffic. Ball going to be deflected, but she controls. Kicks it out to Minium. She drives all the way in. Puts it up, and another foul call. She's going back to the line after draining 2 of them last possession. First one's drained. I don't get around the camera a whole lot, so I'm trying to
Up your
get
game,
a little
man.
flashy. I'm trying.
You can put that on your resume if you need to. Kick that over. I'll make sure Cody and Rich understand that you bring more to your game than just your mouth.
I deserve a raise. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, you do. We all do.
Basketball got the tunes back in the gym.
I can't wait for the shot clock, I guess, to come in and you know, maybe we can get our bumper music to extend to like that NBA spot where they can play it for like the first whatever minutes. Minium with a steal. Now she's going to try and leak out in front of everybody. She puts it up and around and bound, no good. And now a steal.
Wow. Minium gets it. Man, this going to pull the three. Why not? That one misses. Rebound coming to Northern Valley.
Jordan will push with the left hand. And now that ball's free. Get it back to Austin. Now to the high post for Skimper. Austin, three-pointer on the way is good. Third three of the night for Ame.
Booyah. That's going to extend it 36-19. Hill City needing a lot of good to happen here late. 4.5 left in the ball game. Presley. Harmon outside, gets a screen. Thought about the three, instead passes it off for Anderson. Anderson now to Presley, left wing, skips it over here to the near side corner. That's Nelson, who's going to dribble around, drives all the way to the basket, puts it up. Ball deflected, saved, goes into Nelson's hand at the left block. She's going to miss that shot. Nelson gets her own rebound, kicks it out for Harmon. Now to Minium with a drive, and we have a foul call on Northern Valley's number 4.
Jordan's first foul. Third foul on the Huskies in the quarter.
So 3 fouls for the Huskies, none for Hill City here in this final quarter of action. Minium drives all the way to the basket, loses it, but it's going to be tied up. Back to Minium. She gets it to the block and puts it up and in off the glass.
She stayed with it and found her way to 2 points through 3 Husky defenders. Nobody guarding Jordan underneath. She'll get it up and she'll score it.
Yeah, that's that backside I talked about a little earlier. Hill City's left that open all year long and just need to get that backside defensive player over. Here comes Minium. Far side of the floor. Going to drive once again. Puts it out instead to Anderson. Up top, Nelson. Presley now to Harmon. Gets a screen from Presley. Harmon brings it around. Gives it off to Anderson, who drives into the elbow, but it's taken out of her hands, but a jump ball. Haven't seen a lot of those here in this second half, but man, we saw almost felt like
our fill.
Yeah, felt like hundreds of in the first half. Cameron Mock checks back in for Hill City as possession arrow is pointing left. Minium's inbound. 6 feet away from Mock, kicks it back out for Minium at the corner. She's thinking about it, instead dribbles off, drives all the way to the basket with a lane, puts it up, misses off the right side. The rebound coming down with contact. Austin Cox comes up with it.
Flips it up to Jordan. She'll go 1-on-4, spin in the middle, step through, back to Austin it goes. Three-pointer up and no good. But the rebound down to Minium. Riley, stop with it, sides, picked her pocket. Here comes Jordan, 2-on-1. She'll drop it for sides, put it up, and put it in.
Nice fast break there from Northern Valley. 40-21. 19-point difference on the scoreboard. Harmon outside, dribbles around, takes it to the right elbow and kicks out. Nelson 3 on the way. That one's missed off the front iron. Rebound coming down to Cox.
Austin had it, pulled it back. Now to Braxton it goes. She'll go baseline. Teardrop shot up for her, no good. Bina touched it. Jordan saved it.
Nice.
And now it'll go back to Austin. Hesitates. Now they'll get it back to her. Inside to Bina it goes. Flip that shot up and in.
She's just using that height once again. It's hard to even contest a player that's 6 foot tall. Hill City doesn't have any height on their side of the basketball, so Minium will have it on the far side. Looking for something big, gets a screen from Anderson. Off to Nelson on the pass, still got a minute, 48 left, and at this pace, it's looking like Northern Valley going to add another win on the resume. Minium mishandles her dribble, kicks it out. Mock for a 3 from the top. That's in. Cameron Mock with her first bucket.
Left open, she made Northern Valley pay. Sides in the corner. She's going to try and answer. And will! Delaney sides. I told you it was a matter of time. She's got 2 threes in the afternoon.
That's how you respond. 3 on the other end. Make a 3 of your own. Just keep the score right where it was. Minium, far side, right in front of the Ringneck bench. Dribbling out. Nice crossover move. Kicks it out. Top of the key. 3 from Nelson. Up, misses short. Rebound coming down to Northern Valley, but Harmon ties up with her, and it's going to be a jump ball, but Husky is going to have the possession arrow.
Iris will come in. Austin will sit with under a minute to play here in this fourth quarter. Northern Valley once again will get it to Jordan in the corner. Back to Braxton. Skip pass for Jordan McDowes. Her baseline shot is no good. She gets her own offensive rebound. Now gets it over.
All the way up the floor. Anderson off the glass misses, but the 6-foot-tall Bina gets it.
She ripped it. Braxton to dribble out. Inside. She'll go to Jordan. Substitutions coming in. J.C. Giphart will check in. Braxton will check out.
19 seconds left in this ball game. Hill City is going to drop to a 1-16 record on the season, closing in on sub-state final game tomorrow. Take on the Blue Jays in Norton.
Oof.
It's going to be a tough one.
Pass goes to Jordan. Now back to Bina. She'll look at a 3, but her toes on the line. No good.
Harmon comes out with it. 7 seconds on the clock. Hill City chance of one more basket. It's going to be Nelson, far side, who drives, kicks it. Anderson over to Harmon. 1 on the clock. Mock not able to get it off in time. Northern Valley is going to walk away with a win 45-24.